Hello, my name's Pumpkin and welcome to the patch. We are back in Pokopia today. I'm very excited that I have a part 2 for my Pallet Town. I'm hoping by the DLC in August that my Pallet Town will be done, at least for the Pokemon we have already in the game. As for the new Pokemon that will come, that's why I want my Pallet Town to be done by then, so I can add my favourites from the DLC to my Pallet Town. Anyway, let's get into the new builds that I have done. So first things first, over here, past where I have my little electric Pokemon, we have a house for Pidgey. Now I've built it up on stilts so you can see it from all around. Oh, and Pidgey is actually out today. And look at him in his little bed, so happy. I've put some trees around here. And I had an awkward situation with the electric. Let's not look at that. I tried to hide it with some trees. Let's come back down, past our little bookshop here and our little pizzeria. So the Jirachi event is on right now, so everyone's going to want to be asking me for a favour, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. This is another new area that I have done. I wanted this bit to look a bit like a cabin area, a bit woodsy, with these pointed trees. So just here is a new house, and we have Charmander and Growlithe living in here. Like I said, I've gone for a wood cabin kind of theme here. Let's look inside. So I've got a little kitchen here and a nice living space here. I made sure to put fire in here, like a fireplace, and just some fire decorations as well, as we have the fire type Pokemon living in here. So just here, I decorated for Ninetales. I put some red grass in, as she is a fire type, and some red flowers and these mushrooms from Rocky Ridges. I put a cute little water wheel in here and a picnic space with Arcanine's plushie. I won't go inside Ninetales' house as it's a bit boring, but here is a little prefab, and I recoloured it brown. Here it is from far away. I think it's very pretty, very woodsy, and I like how I've got these red accents here. Continuing on with the fire Pokemon theme, I have built this deck down here, going to several different places, including that island over there. But it also goes to this cave just down here. So I have Charizard and Arcanine living down here. So again, I've gone for a very red theme, and I've done some decorations that would suit a cave, and not just a cave, but a bit of a workshop down here. This is where I have all of the smelters. And here's Arcanine and Charizard. Looks like they've been hard at work. I'll pick up this stuff later. This is some of the stuff from the Stabili event. I'm thinking about moving Stabili in here, but I've moved so many Pokemon to my Pallet Town. I feel like the other places do need some Pokemon as well. So at the moment, nobody's living in that tent. But let's be honest, I'm probably going to put Stabili in there. These are their little houses. So I've got Arcanine in that one and Charizard in this one. And I have a little cooking space here and some more items from the Stabili event. Got lots of vines hanging down and put some of the pointy trees in here too. I felt it looked bare without some greenery in here. Trees may not make sense to have in a cave, but I think they look cute. So coming over here, this deck that I've made. Let's go all the way across to Vaporeon's house. So that's Vaporeon's house just there, the blue one. And this house I've made to look like a boathouse that Vaporeon has taken over and made into her house. I think I need to add some more canoes outside so it looks a bit more like a boathouse. I've added some items out here for her. And inside we have this space. I have a shower here as she likes water. And I've put in some of the other items, like this one just here is from the Jirachi event. I've put in her spawn item here, the drink, and I put Glaceon's ice drink over there too. I wanted it to look very blue inside, so I've gone for some blue accents. Just up here is her bedroom. Again, I've got this from the Jirachi event, recolored the cute bed, and got the star lamp there. And this one just here is also from the Jirachi event. I've put in some blue flowers around and added some of these little sprouts. I need to add these all over the deck here so it looks a bit more older. Like plants have started growing on here over time. I have a little bench here, and just here is my storage area and also where Mew lives. So let's come down to my storage. I love how this turned out. It looks absolutely amazing. It might be one of my new favourite builds. So in that hut there is where Mew lives. So I wanted it to look very mossy and ancient and overgrown and whimsical. Again, the water wheel may not make much sense down here, as well as the trees, but I think it looks amazing altogether. So I have this water feature coming all the way through, and I've put grass down in the water to look like seagrass. And we have a little picnic area over there and loads of mushroom lights. I don't have any electricity down here, so I just have it all lit up by these mushroom lights. And these crystals in the water look so magical. I absolutely love how it looks. I have a little cooking area here. I haven't made a full cooking space because what I eat mostly are the vibrant burgers, so I just have a cutting board for the salad and a saucepan for the burger. And just here is all my storage. I was going to put frames on them, but I actually remember what is in each box, which is a very ADHD thing of me. I just remember what's in them, so I couldn't be bothered to put the frames on. Just here are all the plushies for the Dream Island, and I thought I'd set them out a little bit cute, have them up on raised areas and surrounded by patches of grass and vines. We have another water feature here, and my craft space here. In these boxes around it, I have all my items to craft with. It might be a bit impractical to have a waterfall in the middle of where you're crafting, but it doesn't really bother me. So like I said, lovely beautiful Mew, one of my absolute favourite Pokemon. I think she is my favourite of all time, lives here. So I've obviously done some building over on the other island, but there's more to see over here. I now have Raichu and Mareep living with me in my house here. I will be making them their own house in time, but for now, they live in my house. I have a bit of a blank space here, but at the end, I will go through what will be my future plans. Hello, Pidgey. Oh. God, it is so cute when they come up to you and talk to you. Ugh. I love this game so much. So this is another area that I have decorated. I haven't done anything to this beach bit here, but I will do. So over here, I wanted to make look like a swamp, very similar to our mossy mound over there. So just here, we have some of the muddy water, and I have Wooper and Poliwag living at the top. So just in here, nothing that interesting, just stuff that would make them happy. And down here, I have where Quadsire lives. Bless him, I did want him to live up here, but he was too big and he couldn't get up the stairs, so I made him a little area down here that he would like. I've made a hot springs here, which Florigato is enjoying right now. I've made it very mossy with gravel around it and put in some moss here and some mossy stones. I love using the driftwood as a decoration, and again my little trick with the palm trees to look like fern bushes. We have some of the lily pads in here and some of the flowering lily pads too, or duckweed. So I've replaced pretty much all of the sand with moss here. Just here I have built Politoad's house with a hot spring underneath it. And we have our darling little Quagsire under here and our Sluglu or Siglu. I'm not quite sure of the pronunciation. I've gone for, again, a lot of overgrown decorations, moss, and this cobblestone around it, and a little partition just here. Have some stairs going up to Politoad's house. And again, inside, there's nothing that interesting, just things that would make Politoad happy. Down here, I've gone for some purple and blue flowers and our white ones. This here is the Gumi's house. So I have Gumi, Sliglu, and Gudra. Again, nothing that interesting in here. Just things here that would make the Gudra line happy. Just underneath, I have some water. I wanted this house to look a bit like a bayou house. I recoloured all the wood here to make it look a bit sun-bleached over time that these little plants have grown on the decking. Behind the house, it's nothing that interesting. It's just a little beach here. I guess I'll decorate it at some point. So let's look at this area just here. So I did some waterscaping here and made a little pagoda in here. We have one of the canoe decorations in here, Vaporeon spawn item, there's the drink here, and more of the flowers that I have already around this swamp area. We have it lit up by the mushroom lights, and we have flowers growing on top of the pagoda as well. The water feature itself, it's got loads of duckweed in it, some driftwood, and some grass to make it look all nice and overgrown. I put lots of rocks around it too, and again, our little palm tree into a fern bush. This I haven't done anything with, really struggling with the filler areas. Just here, have a little crafting area. So this is Glacion's house. As she is an ice type, I have put some icicles up here and put these nice blue crystals here that give off a lovely blue glow, and given her blue flowers around and some white ones. Of course, I have ivy growing off it, and this ivy garland decoration too. Up top here we have some grass and some more flowers growing on here like it's just been left to time. The theme here is some regal like ruins, and I've been calling it a lagoon area with this water feature in the middle. So inside we don't have too much, just enough to keep Glaceon happy. Around the side here, We have the windows and the same on the other side. Just over here, we have the water feature, which I've been calling the lagoon. Again, with some more duckweed in here, grass and crystals. At night, the crystals glow so pretty in the water here. And I've put grass and vines on some of these broken pillars. I've shown this area before, our little bus stop for the minecarts. Over here I've put another water feature and added the pink grass instead, but stuck with the blue and green mossy theme. So just here we have dragonites, dratini and dragonair living in this little area. Again, it looks a little bit like a temple or some ancient ruins, which is what I was going for. On top, again, we have just some grass and flowers and some more of these sprouts inside. Nothing too crazy, just stuff that will make the Dratini line happy. Just back here, I've put a little water feature in, but I'm struggling with the filler areas at the moment, so I will have to figure out something with that. So I've obviously used the minecart and not brought it back, so let's fly over here instead. So we're on a new island here on Pallet Town, and this is the area I am still working on. Just here we have another bus stop for our minecarts. We have our vending machines in here and a little sign. Just over here, this is Froki's house. I have it on stilts, so it's actually in the water a little. And inside we have some of the Jirachi items, but mostly just some items to make our little Froki happy. We have a little balcony here, which he actually does go out onto, which is very cute. And we just have some kind of layers going on here. I wanted to make this house a bit more interesting than a normal square house. Again, I'm struggling with filler, so I'm not quite sure what decorative things to put here at the moment. I've made a kind of beach cabana style thing here. I was looking at pictures of beach resorts and how they have these little seating areas, and I thought this would be perfect for Lapras. I've checked that everything other than the sofa is functional for Lapras. She actually sleeps on this hammer and she can get in and out. She plays with this item as well, and she can access this item too, so she's very happy. We have a little cove here for her. She doesn't use this, but I think it's big enough for her to use if she wanted to. So we have the Jirachi event on at the moment, so the Poké Center is decorated very cutely at the moment. Just here is Sylveon's house, and this is going to be the beginning of the pink village that I'm going to create here. I was playing around with the different colours of the path, and I'm going to go with this brown brick one and maybe put some borders on it. We'll see. I've actually decorated quite cutely inside Sylveon's house, so let's have a look. Just here we have the cute furniture, some shell lights and some plants, and Clefairy's little plush here. I had to put in this stupid gate so it would become a habitat, but let's just ignore it. I've put in some more items that she would like here, and her spawn-in item, which is this cute bow cake. I've made a little kitchen here, recoloured this item to pink and blue, as she is pink and blue. And just up here, I've recoloured some of the Jirachi items and put them in here. Like I said, she's pink and blue, so pink and blue has been the theme. Just here it goes onto the beach, and I haven't decorated it yet. So the outside, we've got lots of pink and white flowers, pink bushes, the vines, of course. This little pagoda here on the balcony has got some flowers on top, and we've got some string lights. These here are the peach trees, so we have little pink fruits out here too. This is my most recent build. We have a little gazebo that I've made, and of course it's all pink themed, as this is going to be the centerpiece for our pink village. You can go up and around. I will be putting in paths here. Just here we have Mosslax's cave, where we have Chansey and Sylveon hanging out at the moment. I've put lots of pink and white flowers around. Again, this is all moss. And I've gone for some more of these column pillars to make it look like some temple ruins. I've put in some water features at the back and have it framed by a couple of waterfalls. So this is what I have done so far. But I have more plans. We still have some homeless Pokemon like our Chansey here, and I still have some Pokemon that I want to bring over. So let's go through our future plans, shall we? So as I said before, this I'd like to become a nice pink village. So I want to put in some more pink houses in this kind of theme. For the Chansey line, I want to bring Chansey and Blissey and the baby one that I can't remember the name of right now. I want to bring them over. I want Cleffa, Clefairy and Clefable to live just here as well, or the Jigglypuff line as well. So I also want to bring over Igglybuff, Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. And I have the pink Shellos and Gastrodon, which I'm going to do some kind of seaside house just here for them. I've already brought them over, but I haven't built anything for them yet. So just here, once I pick up all these items, I will make a centerpiece in front of our Pokemon Center, probably a fountain with that really cute horsey fountain that I haven't used yet. Just here, I want to make kind of beachside houses here and here for Plussy and Minimum. And over here, I'm going to take down a lot of this cliff side, and I'm going to build a farm here that is going to be for Rowlet and Mareep, and I want to build something for Raichu. I'm not 100% sure yet, but just here I want to do a kind of lumber mill kind of thing for Absol. I just realized that she has cut, so something where I can put a community chest, put logs in and have her cut these for me over time, as I am going through planks like nobody's business. I realized I hadn't spawned this Pokemon in, the Rampardos, but I just put him here for now. I will move him to probably Rocky Ridges. We still have Snorlax that I need to build a home for. Probably something here when I get rid of this fossil. Not 100% sure. All the way over here, I still want to build something for Articuno and Suicune. I was thinking something temple-like, what I had done for Dratini line, but in the middle of this lake. I'm not sure if I have them both living in the same structure or do separate structures. I'm not sure yet. I mean, Articuno could even go up top here. I don't know yet. So just over here, I have some of the temples. Articuno still in their temple, but I've moved Moltres, and I'm still to build Zapdoses. honestly, I just can't be bothered to do Zapdoses. It's not that I don't have the resources, I just haven't got round to doing it. But I flattened an area to do it, and I'll get round to it, I guess. Oh, we have Charizard over here. Still not 100% sure if I'm going to build on this area. In the last video, I said I would if we get a DLC, which we are, and I am so ridiculously happy about. I squealed when I watched the trailer. I was so pleased. But that's underwater, so not sure if that means I'm going to do any above land stuff. We'll see what Pokemon come with it. But if we're talking DLC and we're talking underwater, we have this cave here that goes into a big sea. So maybe I can build some underwater stuff here for our new water Pokemon that will be coming. And it'll be close enough to our main area here in Pallet Town for all the Pokemon to interact with each other, because I just love when they interact with each other. I think it's so sweet. I apologise for my croaky voice throughout this video. England is going through a heat wave and I am suffering. I've got hay fever, my voice is dry and croaky, it's wonderful. But there is my updated tour of Pallet Town. If you'd like to see part 1 of our tour on Pallet Town, that was in the videos. So just have a little scroll down and you'll see it. I am absolutely still obsessed with Pokopia. I will be building more, so look out in the future for another updated tour of our Pallet Town. Like I said at the beginning, I would like to finish off the plans that I have at the moment before the DLC comes, so I can get stuck into our new biome that we're going to get and discover all our new Pokemon and not be distracted by the decorating in Pallet Town. If you like this kind of decorating content, why not subscribe? I upload pretty much every week and we play games like Minecraft, Pokopia and Dreamlight Valley. Thank you so much for watching this little pumpkin on this safe space of the internet, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye!